We've all seen the dramatic images of buildings collapsing in a cloud of dust. But what exactly goes into the process of demolition? There are many reasons why a building might need to come down. Sometimes, a structure simply reaches the end of its lifespan, the carefully engineered time frame it was designed for, typically around 80 to 100 years. These aging giants become safety hazards, not just for those inside, but for neighboring buildings as well. Demolition isn't always about endings, though. It can also be about progress. Perhaps a dated building needs to make way for a more modern structure, or a small structure simply can't compete with the vision of a grander one. But before the wrecking ball swings, there's careful planning. Demolition is a science, not just a spectacle, and the two main methods, demolition and implosion, each have their place. Let's delve deeper and see how these controlled takedowns work. The first step to bringing down a building isn't the wrecking ball, but a meticulous examination. A team of surveyors act like detectives, piecing together the structure's history and makeup. They analyze the building materials, from bricks to beams, and uncover its past uses. This isn't just idle curiosity. They're searching for hidden dangers like asbestos or lead paint. The survey also maps the building's connection to its surroundings, like shared walls with neighbors or underground pipes. Traffic patterns and noise levels are taken into account to minimize disruption to the community. With this intel gathered, the demolition process can be carefully planned to ensure a safe and controlled takedown. Before the first swing of the wrecking ball, a meticulous plan takes shape. This demolition roadmap details the entire process, from pinpointing the target structure to ensuring public safety. The plan meticulously outlines the building's location, its proximity to neighboring buildings, streets, and any noteworthy street furniture. It delves into the building's very bones, analyzing its structural support systems. A carefully choreographed sequence unfolds on paper, detailing the precise order in which structural members will be dismantled and the methods chosen for each demolition step. Public safety remains paramount throughout the plan. It meticulously outlines the construction of protective barriers like hootings and covered walkways, alongside the implementation of catch platforms, fans, scaffolding, screens, and safety nets. The plan doesn't stop there. It dictates how the demolished debris will be handled and even estimates the total demolition time frame. With this comprehensive plan in place, the demolition process can be approached strategically, ensuring both efficiency and safety. Safety measures during demolition of building structures. All the workers, site supervisors, and engineers, including plant and equipment operators, are briefed with the potential hazards and process of demolitions. All goods that are flammable are removed from the site unless it is used in the work involved. All the flammable materials like wood, timber, fuels, etc., are stored in proper storage facilities. Firefighting appliances are stationed in the demolition site till the process is completed. Due to the demolition of structure, many problems are faced by the workers, such as exposure to dust, chemical exposure, heat stress and ventilation, noise exposure, medical and first aid facilities, sanitation, and occupational diseases. To overcome these problems, suitable measures are undertaken. Implosion method of building demolition. Implosion is the process of demolition of a building using explosives. If the supports of the building are removed, the structure collapses. Using implosion technique, the main supports of the buildings such as columns, beams, and slab are fixed with explosives. When these explosives are detonated, the column collapses and so is the structure. Depending how the structure falls, there are two types of implosion. Falling like a tree. In this type of implosion, the building is made to fall like a tree to the sideward. This is the commonly used type of implosion, when free space is available besides the building. This type of demolition is prescribed if the free space is available on the left side of the building. The explosives are set on the lower level of the building on the left side columns. As the explosives are detonated, the columns bursts. The building tends to fall towards the left side. Steel cables are tied to the building to control the falling direction of the building. Falling into its own footprint. When the free spaces are not available around the building and the structure around the building are to be protected, this type of demolition is used. In this type of demolition, explosives are set in the floor below the middle part of the building. These explosives are to be heavy as the explosion must demolish the building at once. If one part blasts and followed by another, then the building falls towards the first blasted part. So only less companies in the world are experienced in this type of demolition. As the explosions are detonated, the upper part of building destroys and falls upon the lower building. Due to the heavy load and force, the lower part of the building also collapses and falls on its own footprint.